Yo, what's up, guys? This is JoeCrush, and a little bit late today on the updated the updates or for the patch notes, but better late than never. Just finished TNS, got another first place 4 peats, so I was a little bit busy, but we finally got time to go and check out these patch notes. So first things first, I want to go over um, just some of the first ones, like the rage art, just the minor things. I mean, this is just a hitbox or like consistency buff, so it doesn't whiff as much. Because sometimes running twos or like running attacks might like go past me, but now the forward movement is increased, so I guess I would realign by moving forward with them. So that's sick. So that's neat. I mean, the rage arts are really pretty insane. Like the range on it is insane. So the fact that they're buffing it even more. This rage art is like one of the best in the game. High key. Let's see, play rage. Oh, look at this range art. I'll probably hit it like from right here. Oh, just out of range. Let's try like range 3.6. I imagine that'll hit. Yeah, and so in combos it's crazy. Makes it even more consistent. Love to see it, So the next one we're going to go over is just the charge back 2. Well, actually, first let's talk about, they basically want to buff Gamma How. That's the direction. They mainly were focusing on buffing Gamma How for Jack this patch, so. This one's a not Gamma How. Charge back 2. Charge back 2, or just back 2 in general, it's a heat engager, so the fact that they buffed the hitbox on this to make it hit more is kind of sick. Really, this is going to be clutch for when people try to, like, crush out of the stuff. Let's see here. Let me put you on offense. Stand block. So a lot of times when I'm like kind of doing this at the wall, most of the time characters have to stand up and take it like because it's a mid. But there's some characters like Link Xiaoyu. Let's try Link Xiaoyu. They'll just like AOP under. So I'm hoping with the increased hitbox, the buff on the hitbox, a lot of stuff is gonna whiff less. Not just of course AOP, but other cheeky little things like Elisa would just randomly crush. Here, I'm not sure I can make her do the little AOP, but basically she would just go under it. Let me see how this defense record. So yeah, she would just get up, Xiaoyu. Jab. Whoops. Score record again. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna whiff. AOP is just kind of nasty. The same thing with the chargeback 2. Chargeback 2 will just whiff. So I'm hoping the hitbox buff will alleviate some stuff like that, that way we could actually have like, more solid pressure. Don't have to worry about as much things like getting crushed. So that'll be a nice little, improvement. But it's not the craziest thing. But for the next one we have Rising 4, same thing, just more hitbox buffs. I wasn't really aware that Wall Standing 4 needed a hitbox buff. I mean, it hits the ground pretty much anytime. Like, I mean, if anything, it might really hit the ground, like drag back 4. Because, I mean, it hits him getting up off the ground all the time already. It hits him like this, like off the ground. So, it might become godlike for Oki if they're buffing the hitbox even more. So we'll take it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there'll be some more guaranteed setups. Like, ooh, like for example, say you kind of hit this combo, the down back 1-1, guaranteed 4. If they stay still, it'll not hit them, but maybe on big characters or just all characters, it'll just hit. So there's potential for there. Maybe use a combo for forward 1+2. Yeah, maybe help that out. The combo is a little bit hard, so that'd be clutch. Make it a little bit easier. We'll take it, Just improvement of life, buffs. But now we're getting into the nitty gritty with the Gamma How, which is the main thing they wanted to buff in this patch. So first off, just any kind of generic Gamma How seems like it's like any transition to the Gamma How stance, the remaining time on the heat timer now recovers by 30 frames. So I think what they mean by that is like anytime we go into any strand transition, like here, forward 1 into it, 1-1 into it, side step 2 into it, we'll just recover a little bit of heat. So that had me thinking like, okay, so if I'm at range and I want to just like increase my heat or like, recharge it, you can just get crazy like this, the little jumps, just like side step 2, and you can like just keep on backing up so that way you're not really like this right here, the up forward 1. Like I imagine this is gonna be a crazy heat recovery. you know. Also, like in what do you call it? This right here is pretty fast. You can just be mogging on someone, having them mixed up, and you're just recovering heat. Like, it's kind of crazy. Depending on how much you can recover, it's 30 F, which is probably not a lot, but you know, depending on how fast you could do it, you could just recharge your bar like anytime you want. So that's gonna be crazy. So that's just for entering a Gamma House stance. Now the one like really good one thing if they're trying to buff is the Gamal Parry. So before it was already a dope buff or a dope parry. It was a little hard to do. You have to have good timing. But now they're rewarding us even more because it says when successfully intercepting the opponent's attacks with 3+4 and Gamal, the remaining time on the heat timer now recovers by 90 F, and additionally restores 10, I guess, which is 10 health to recoverable health gauge. On intercepting subsequent attacks, only 5. So we basically get a ton of heat and health back now from parrying stuff. It looks like you just get 90 F off rip, like for one parry. It doesn't seem like if you get hit 3 times, it's 90, 90, 90. So it won't be 270 F, which might be like your whole bar. That would be kind of crazy. I think it's just a flat one time 90, and then the first time 10 health, and then after that, every other hit's just 5 more health. So that's kind of sick. We turn into Yoshi a little bit, like, you know, we're just absorbing stuff, healing. It's recoverable health, not real health. But still, the fact that, like, anytime I land the parry, I recover all my health. Plus, if I parry something into punish a heating gauge, I'll recover more health. So it's like almost a full Estus flask. It's looking like. Crackle market? Oh no. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. But mainly the health too. There's like, yeah, the health, Estus flask, 90 frames on the heat. So we'll be able to just like parry stuff into heat too again. Just parry heat, parry heat, parry heat. So it's pretty sick. And so that's just like the generic Gamahao transition. This next one is Jack 8 Gamahao 1. This right here is crazy because right now, let me put her on block. Right now it's -10, and it's kind of obsolete because like with higher level players, they have, you know, like really good option selects and sidestep blocks, and then you really have to like condition them and open them up to try to hit them with his mid with other options, and it just ends up being super risky. Even at the end of the day, when they can just play it safe and sidestep block a lot of your options and option select you, and then you just take the 10 frame all day. You know, and in this game, 10 frames a lot. Like it goes into you know, a mix up 50-50 in this game that you can just die from that, you know. Like Reina's 1-1-2, or just, you know, Devil Jin or Jin Mishima's 1-1-2 knocking you down. Like it really sucks, you know. It's like especially against Devil Jin. That's this whole thing. He knocks you down 1-1-2 and then just you have to guess. So giving me that one extra frame just to make it safe and not have to deal with 10 frame punishers is huge because it really shouldn't be punishable with how option selectable it is. And I think they saw that too. So that is a huge buff, which makes it make it way more spammable, you know. And it's not like it does insane damage either way. It's like it just does, you know, you get the blue upper. It does pretty good damage. It's almost like the old 4-1 how it was back in the day, you know, except it's just mainly out of Gamal. So that's huge. I can't wait till like just, you know, everyone's still kind of stuck on 10 framing it. I'm just gonna be ducking under and just Marsing one like every single time. That sounds very quick from YouTube. Yeah, for sure. So that's gonna be huge. I love that. I love being able to spam that now. The wall splat capabilities, like it's gonna make ducking and moving against the stance so much more riskier. But still, they can option select and just stay relatively safe. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that, you know, I don't have to die all the time is huge. I can actually play the game. So next we have the Gamahao 2, and during Gamahao charge 2.
That was awesome.
Thank you. So this just got this is the same move, just Gamahao 2, which is the guard break. And the same thing when it's Gamahao, that's just like out of stance, or when she parries me, or well, when I parry something. Just that's called Gamma charge. I'll do 1-1-1-2. Just so you know, you might get confused, like what does that mean, Gamma charge? I've talked about it before, but this right here is Gamma charge when you parry something. And that's Gamma charge too, same thing, you know what I'm saying? But so they said we got an increased hitbox. The hitbox has been expanded, alleviating instances of whiffing for certain moves. So I had like a really like infamous Twitter clip where Elisa, she usually did like a hop kick. I think we could probably, we could try it again. Let's go try it against Elisa. See if it still works. It should still work. You're gonna see how bullshit this is.
Get ready for the
Elisa's in the air jumping with her hop kick, and somehow the high just completely whiffs. So let me try this right here. One, 2, hop kick. Try that. So like, see, like right there, it just doesn't hit. I mean, even in the air, it's like sometimes it'll go under. Just like right there, it just went under. So it's kind of crazy. Like I don't know. There's just certain situations where you're like, why is it not hitting? You know. It's a little bit of high crush there, I guess. But even in the air, sometimes it'll whiff. Yeah, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the follows, boys. So hopefully they fix that. And what I'm hoping for is that they not only like fix it for like just hitting in the neutral, but like maybe we'll be able to hit it like in combos. Like say for example, like I could do this, like, you know, I don't know, forward 4, back 3 2, come out. Or, you know, we can use that a combo or something. Like what if this starts working? You know, just increase our combo potential. Maybe not that one, but I'm sure we could find some kind of tech to where it could hit, like especially like right here, maybe, you know. So I really hope we can start to use it in combos, and also it'll just be more consistent, you know. So really looking forward to that. Very nice buff, very nice buff. All right, let me find my patch notes. Oh no, why did I put my patch notes? Whoops. Bro misplaced the patch notes, I guess. Oh, here we go. Let's bring it back here. So here we go. Hitbox expanded, so hopefully that comes in clutch. Oh lord. Sorry, I had to redo it. So the next one we're gonna go over is the Gamal 3+4. So this one, I'm not too sure. I was talking about it with chat earlier, and it's basically somehow after, I mean, if they hit me in the armor and then like the bubble comes out, they could like parry or something, like before the kick. Like you can basically get parried for the bubble, which kind of like negate your pressure. It'll make it easy. Like you see the armor connect, and then you could try to parry something, and it would make his stance pretty useless. So now they're changing it to where you're not allowed to attack reversal. It says except for techniques with complete evasion effects. So unless that like just completely crushes, but you'll no longer be able to actually parry stuff out of Gamal during Gamal 3+4. So I guess that's either bug fix, but indirect like buff, you know. It can't even parry normally, and F-Reserves have no clue. Yeah, so I mean, we'll take it. I mean, I don't know, there must have been some kind of bug, so you know, I'm glad they'll fix that. But kind of minor compared to the other ones. But the next one we have during Gamma Charge and Gamal 1, issues where enhanced state performance did not activate correctly while the opponent was behind. So I think this is mainly from Gamal 1. They're Gamal 1 and 2. But I mean, if this hits in the back, it hits in the back. You know, you just get hit in the face. It's good. This is good damage. But I think when you're talking about this one, sometimes it wouldn't combo or wouldn't tornado. Especially at the wall. Like I think at the wall a lot of times it had like some funky interactions. Like it would hit, but due to how it tornadoes, it was just like side splat and you get no combo. So activate correctly. Or so I guess in some situations it just wouldn't activate. So, you know, I'm all down for more consistency, you know. You can hit more of these dope combos. I love hitting that combo. So that's mainly it for the Jack specific things. Wait, since you didn't activate correctly when next to you, opponent's mind has fixed. That's mainly for the Jack specific things, but there is some generic changes that do also affect us. So I'm gonna go over these generic changes real quick. The first huge one is the throws. So right now, they're gonna change in the patch. They're all gonna change the counter hits or the throws, the character unique throws, from being like, you know, most of them I think about are 11. It'll be like 14 frames, which is kind of really slow for a grab. I don't think grabs are really ever 14 frames, but it makes sense to balance it out for it being super launch punishable. Because like right now it's kind of overpowered. Like I mean, especially if he starts to get some tech down. Where's the armor move? So I'm gonna see how the punch this is. Hold on, redo it. So let's try that. This should be like minus 12, 13. Yeah, minus 13. So since this is armor move, this is a full punish. You know, the damage you get from blocking minus 11 and up, like armor moves, is kind of insane. And right now, not everyone's hitting it. But like, you know, give it like 6 months, a year, where it becomes like, you know, second nature. This would just get really annoying really fast, you know. It's kind of too good. But it is gonna suck not having our 11 frame, you know, volcano buster throw anymore. But the silver lining to this is that all the launching throws are gonna be 14 frames, which will make it what do you call it, a lot different of the transitions, like kind of stuffed against the launching throws. Like for example, let me go to Ling. I remember I played against P-Ling, and he's a Ling specialist. One thing he likes to do to counteract or to counter the Gamal stance, especially when I'm doing armor or just to counter hit me out of it, is to do the up forward 1+2 launching throw. You know, the reward on it is kind of nuts. 12 frames, easy mode. Wait, what's the input for it? I thought I started breaking force before. What's the chatter for break launch punishable throw or launching throw? I thought it was up forward 1+2. It's not that one. But you know, you kind of get it. You could probably do the same thing with Jack. You thought I was breaking supposed for? Yeah. So one situation that helps is like forward 3. I think it's from AOP. It's not from AOP, is it? I don't know. I don't remember this. We'll switch to another character. Let's do Law. Let's do Law Sama.
Get ready for the next battle.
Easier to break the window, same. Oh yeah, and also, you know, counter hit throws be easier from like 10 to 14 frames, I think they said, 15 frames. So you have, you know, about like almost 0.5 speed to break it. Whoa. So this would be kind of annoying for certain situations. Well, actually, let me do this. CPU opponent. Where's the thing on block? Training mode. Offense. Opponent action after a block. Let me record. Where's the record at? Punishment settings. Oh no, we just gotta do this. Okay, record. Oh, it's 4 4. 2+4. Alright, let me redo it. Alright, there we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Record this movement. Yes, please. Set action. Yes. So that's gonna help, like right here. Especially like right now with the 4-2 gets interrupted. The 1 gets interrupted. The bubble gets interrupted. The 2 with armor gets interrupted. So, and it's only because this is like 11 frames. So, you know, to beat that out, you have to do the 4, which, you know, beats it out. But a lot of my other options just get beat out by the 11 frames. So, making it from 11 to 14 is going to make all of these just interrupts. So, I'm actually going to be able to use my stance against characters with like launch punishable throw or launching throws like way more. So that's going to be like insanely huge, you know. You see right there now, kind of just shut down a lot of my options, and I have to have some pretty good, you know, high level counterplay, like just to not enter stance and duck or finish the string and counter hit him. You know, something out the box. But now we just straight up don't even have to worry about that. We can just beat him out, and that's at least for, you know, launching throws. Regular throws that are not launching, that are still B11, you still have to worry about those. But, you know, that's way better than having to deal with all that shit, you know. So next one, we're going to be talking about the strong aerial spin. This one, it says right here, adjusted, increase knockback distance strong aerial spin when used 3 or more times the same aerial combo. So I'm a little bit worried about that one because a lot of characters, they use it about like 3 or 4 times. Like Dragunov, Bears, they'll use it about 3 times. But I'm worried about it because that's like the max. Like, with them, they use it 3 times and like it's still good. Like they don't ever use it more than 4 or 5. I mean, maybe Fang off of some things, you know. But with Jack, I feel like that's gonna hurt us a lot. Like mainly because you know my 4-4-2 loop combo. After I do 3 of them, what's gonna happen? Like how many more can I hit? You know, it's gonna make it like really bad. Whereas other characters like Dragunov, you did it once and then you did something else. WB Bears, you did it once. Nina, you did it once and you did something else. This, I just feel like purely affects me. Like, you know, no other character is really doing this besides like maybe Fang. And this actually takes skill, like, you know, like it's really hard timing. And every single one of them you can drop into like fully dropping the combo, so it's risky, you know. So we'll have to see if this really, you know, affects other people's combos as much as it will mine. And we'll also have to see if I can really, how many I can still hit, because it says 3. If I can hit 3, okay, you know, that's all right. But I think I can hit between like up to 5 probably. I could probably get to 5 max. It used to be the max was 7. I don't think it'll be 7. I think it'll be 6. I think it'll be between 3 to 5 before they start going too far. So, or your 4-4-2 back 1 4-4-2 combo. Am I gonna have 2? No. See, that's fine because it's only 2 in the combo. And even if I ended on the 3rd one, it's only on the 4th one it starts to get pushed back too much. So it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. Maybe they worded it weird, or maybe it's just like I have an overall pushback on every single one. But the way it says, like after 3, we'll start to worry about it. And I'm like, well, you need to start worrying about it after like 1, really. You know what I'm saying? Because you just chain it to every single little part of your combo. So we'll see what happens. Either way, they're trying to fix it. You know, that's something they've been needing to fix. But yeah, guys, that's mainly going to cover it for the patch notes. We got some nice Gamma Howl changes. The Gamma Howl 1 being -9 is huge. Us getting health and heat from stance transitioning and Gamma Howl pairing is huge. Like, we're going to be turning into Yoshi, boys. We're going to be turning into fucking robot Big Yoshi. Hitbox buffs, we'll take it. I mean, you know, make our stuff hit more. So we just got nice hitbox buffs and just insane Gamma Howl stuff. Safe 1, more heat, more. They give us a heat recovery mechanic. Like, that's so sick, you know. And all my 1s and 2s are just getting increased hitboxing. So just make us more consistent. It's going to be really dope shit, you know. So looking forward to this patch coming out in less than a week now. I'm already doing well. Like, I just won TNS right before I started recording for this. I'm on the 4-peat now, so it's only gonna get better from here, boys. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that'll be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the patch notes. They're covering over it. We'll also have to maybe check out some other characters or matchup things. This, you know, Asusena got touched, Dragunov got touched, so yeah, we're still wearing the LCQ lanyard, boys. Wait, wrong way. Hell yeah. I'll catch you on the next one, chat. Peace out.